But we have to talk a little bit about the Savannah Bananas. We have Jesse Cole about to join the show here in a minute, but kind of set the scene a little bit and tell people out there who might not know about the Savannah Bananas.
Well, the Savannah Bananas are making baseball fun, extremely fun. And if you haven't seen the clips, they are a team in Savannah. They wear bright yellow uniforms. And let's talk to the man himself. Jesse Cole, he is on to talk some Savannah Bananas baseball. He's rocking the outfit. Jesse, thank you so much for joining me, my friend. I really do appreciate it.
Excited to have some fun, my friend.
Yeah, let's do that. And first off, let me ask you, if I were to say, what are the Savannah Bananas? Because I've heard collegiate summer team, and then it looks like it's transitioned to almost like a sort of Harlem Globetrotters type of feel. Is that accurate? What are the Savannah Bananas?
So the Bananas started as a collegiate summer league team, just like many of them, but we realized we had an opportunity to make the game more fun and do things differently. So even when we first started in 2016 in Savannah, we had a breakdancing coach. We had a senior citizen dance team called the Banana Nanas, a male cheerleading team, a banana pep band. We played in kilts. So we were just having fun from the get-go, playing 9-inning regular traditional baseball. But as we started to, fortunately, going from, when I first started in Savannah, we sold a handful of tickets, and my wife and I had to sell our house, empty out our savings account. We were sleeping on an airbed. To all that struggle to selling out every game, then we realized fans were still leaving games early. So we started experimenting with a brand new game of banana ball that we play now and do the tour all over the country. And that is definitely the future of the Bananas.
That is incredible. So how did you get to the point? So you're playing actual games that matter in collegiate summer ball, and then you start doing these things, and it really takes off and it becomes fun. Like, was there a sort of mesh point where players that would come in and play the Savannah Bananas were like, oh, great, here we go, we're going to play these guys? Or was it weird at first when you started transitioning to this really fun stuff that you're doing?
Yeah, our players were always doing choreographed dances. There was always some things that were a little crazy, but when we made the transition to banana ball, where, fans catch a foul ball, it's an out, and you can steal first, and there's no bunting, and, all the crazy rules, it was definitely a transition. But I think the guys found out, like, hey, this is more fun. It's a 2-hour timed game. So they get to play a 2-hour timed game and be fully into it. So now we found the right guys. And obviously Eric Burns is our manager, and Jake Peavy joining us, and Johnny Gomes, and Bill, the Spaceman Lee. So a lot of these former major leaguers are saying, hey, we got to be a part of this.
So I want to get to some of the other promotions and stuff you do in a second. But you mentioned Jake Peavy, who recently there was a clip that he pitched for you guys. And he wore his actual gold glove when he pitched for you guys. Did you know that was going to happen, or did he just take the field saying, hey, I'm here, I know what this place is all about, I'm going to wear my actual gold glove?
Usually I know most things that we're going to do, but that one, just like also when the guy came up with a bat on fire and a guy went blindfolded, I don't know everything that happens. Jake comes before a game, he goes, just like I brought my gold glove. I go, oh, that's pretty awesome. He goes, yeah, I'm going to pitch in it. I go, really? He goes, why not? And so, yeah, that's just Jake trying to be a part of the show. And same thing with Eric Burns pitch hitting himself in the middle of a game, coming from the third base box and then putting himself in to hit. And Johnny Gomes hitting with his World Series rings. The guys just want to be a part of the fun that joined it. And it's pretty cool to watch.
Do you have a favorite thing that has happened this far that sticks out to you? Because, the ones that I think have gone the most viral, guy hitting on stilts, and then all the dances that are happening. Do you have something that's happened over the last couple of years that is your absolute favorite?
Oh, geez, it's a good question, because every night we want to do 5 to 10 things that had never happened before in a baseball field.
Oh, my God.
And so, we have Matt Wolf's a trick pitcher. His dad was literally in the circus and rodeo clown. He can throw pitches on headstands and underneath for strikes. He does things on the field every night. I'm like, how did you just make that pitch for a strike? It's unbelievable. So he wows me. But, Bill Lee coming out of the crowd, chugging a beer, then getting a strikeout. Things of like, did that really just happen in a game? But yeah, we have one guy literally can do a split. He came up to bat. Our director of entertainment, who played baseball, comes out of bat and does a full split on home plate, like literally the smallest strikes I've ever seen. And so, yeah, I think every night something wows me, and I think that's the goal. And that's why we've been fortunate to sell out every game, and fans are coming to see what we'll do next.
Do you have like a team? You say every night you want to do 5 things that have never been seen before on a baseball field. Is there a team of people that are specifically thinking about that? Or is it sort of, if anybody ever has an idea, throw it to us and let's do it?
Yes, we have a team, and every Monday, every week, we get together, have our OTT meeting. We talk about what are the over-the-top ideas we're going to do, and that's where the 3-2-2s, which people have seen the videos on TikTok that have got 50 million views plus. Those are when the third inning, the second batter, the second pitch, our pitcher, shortstop, second baseman, and center fielder do a choreographed dance and then throw a pitch. And we have to come up with a new dance, a new trend, a new TikTok every single game to do it. And we share a lot of videos throughout the week to say, could they actually do this? And the guys say, let's do it. And they figured it out, and it's been a lot of fun.
What would you say is the secret? You've sold out over 150. You've sold out so many games. It seems like every game you're selling it. You're selling out. What is the secret behind it? What is the goal there? How do you do it? It's awesome.
Well, thank you. I mean, obviously developing a social media following now over 3 million and 2.5 million on Twitter or on TikTok which is 1.8 million more than any Major League Baseball team. It doesn't make any sense. But, I think the reality is just like I said, how every night can we do something no one's ever seen before? We plan scoring celebrations. When the team scores their first run, the whole team runs through the crowd high-fiving the fans. Everybody. It doesn't make any sense. But it breaks down the barriers. What Major League Baseball is always the way it used to be, the unwritten rules. We break down the barriers. Our players are in the crowd every night. They're celebrating, they're dancing, they're having fun. So I think the fans are like, I haven't seen this anywhere else. I got to see more of it.
I know you guys have started to flirt with the travel and going to different areas. Is there a more wide-scale goal than that? Do you see a future in which, hey, I'm out in L.A., maybe there's games out here, maybe it could be a worldwide at some point? In your wildest dreams, when you think from where you started, selling a house and all that stuff, to where you think this could there be a world traveling act at some point?
1,000%. You're talking to a guy who's read every book by P.T. Barnum and Walt Disney and learned to think big. And it's kind of fun to do the impossible. And I'll tell you, next year, we're going to be in 20 to 25 cities. In the last 2 weeks, we've been called by 4 major league teams asking us, can we play at their stadium next year? And so I think we have big goals. We might rent out a cruise ship and do a Bananas cruise and stop at different countries, different islands. We got some big ideas, big vision, and we're going to pursue it pretty hard.
That's awesome. Well, I would love to be a part of it at some point. I played for 5 years professionally. I don't know how I can be involved, but this right here is perfect. This show is all about having fun and making baseball fun, and you guys certainly do that. So whatever way we can collaborate and do something, whether it be me playing and whatever it may be, I would love to be a part of it. But thank you so much for coming on, man. This has truly been a blast. I love watching you, and I mean this sincerely. Thank you for what you do for the game of baseball. Thanks for watching. If you love flipping bats, swinging 3-0, or just talking ball, join us. Call us at 213-537-9339 with your questions. We have a weekly guest, and we have a lot of fun, so hit that subscribe button.